Totems are less about aesthetic and more about symbolic and spiritual relationship, identity, guidance, and cultural values derived from the animal's archetype. Often related to a deity or supra-presence used in traditional spiritual practices. In the recent past, several community, tribe, clan-based societies have lived in being closely related to nature, and its cycles gave them an insight into inherent characters of plants, trees, and animals. Totems often had a genealogical function. A clan might believe it descended from a certain animal or have a mythical ancestor in animal form. This animal would be taboo to kill or eat and would be protected. In a way, our forefathers learned from these elements in nature and understood them as a part of their existence. Across ancient cultures, animal symbols were not just decorative or metaphorical. Animals embodied identity, moral values, divine guidance, and cosmic order. Here is an expanded look at how this worked in several ancient civilizations. What ancient cultures called spirit animals or totems, psychology reframes as personal symbols of identity, sources of resilience, narrative tools for self-understanding. Animals still function as guides, even though ancient cultures externalized inner forces through animals. Modern psychology internalizes them as parts of the self. This worldview imposed moral limits on hunting, consumption, and land use. In contrast, modern industrial societies often treat animals as resources, leading to ecological imbalance. Many of us have come across animal totems from ancient times. In Egypt, animals were believed to carry the essence of gods, not merely represent them. Falcon, Horus. Cat, Batet. Animals were bridges between the mortal and divine realms. Mesopotamian cultures linked animals to law, power, and chaos. Lion. Bull. Combined human, animal, and divine traits to guard cities and temples. Animals expressed the tension between order and chaos in the universe. Many indigenous societies viewed animals as kin, teachers, and ancestors. Totem animals. Spirit animals. Suggested that spiritual boundaries between humans and animals were fluid. Humans and animals shared a spiritual ancestry and reciprocal responsibility. Greeks associated animals with gods and human virtues or flaws. Owl. Snake. Horse. Animals reflected internal human qualities and ethical lessons. In Vedic Sanatan traditions, animals embodied cosmic principles. Cow, Nandi. Elephant, Ganesha. Eagle, Garuda. In ancient cultures, animal symbols were not abstract metaphors, as they were very living presences shaping worldview, ethics, spirituality, and identity. To honor an animal was to honor the forces of life itself and humanity's place within a sacred, interconnected cosmos, and had shrines dedicated to them. Many are venerated on their special days on the moon calendar. Offerings are made with reverence and their powers are narrated to the children. Most of the stories we learn as kids are related to lions, monkeys, snakes, tortoises, crows, fishes, and so on. They are best examples of any emotion and relation, never forgotten, and always bring a smile even as grown-ups because they quietly teach us how life works. Such stories also feel universal. Animals do not belong to one country, religion, or culture, so their lessons cross boundaries. Whether it is a fable, a folk tale, or a bedtime story, the message feels natural and non-threatening. Children accept it with joy rather than resistance, and that is why the lesson lasts. Without lectures or rules, we learn about friendship, greed, loyalty, fear, honesty, and forgiveness. They are gentle guides that shape values, nurture imagination, and create a shared emotional language that stays with us forever. With an outlook at macro-energetic distribution and generation flow that followed common principles of existential relations, a calculated and observed deep ecology was virtually practiced every moment. All celestial and worldly processes were seen to be sharing, influencing, harmonizing the fabric of existence. Broadly tantric writings on animal totems and related divine realms can be approached through three main features, i.e. leadership, qualities associated with guidance, while also balancing independence and cooperation. Strength, guarding the group or loved ones, courage, endurance, resilience, freedom. Healing, introspection, connection with inner self, awareness and renewal. Many tantric spiritual or shamanic practices, animal totems have been reinterpreted more individually as spiritual allies, guides, or symbolic representations of inner qualities. In Tantra traditions, deities riding or accompanied by animals are usually called vahana, mounts, or symbolic companions. The vahana represents the energy, instinct, or force that the deity has mastered, transformed, or rides into action. Rather than suppressing natural impulses, Tantra emphasizes integration, using instinctual forces as vehicles for spiritual realization. For example, a deity riding an animal suggests control without destruction. Walking beside an animal suggests partnership or harmony. Standing upon an animal often symbolizes transcendence of that force. Thus, the vahana is both a vehicle and a lesson. In tantric philosophy, animals often symbolize raw qualities of the human psyche: desire, fear, aggression, awareness, vitality. The deity's relationship to the animal shows how these qualities are meant to carry out human expression and growth, proving how mental and physical prowess can be achieved through the complete understanding of their behavior. Natural elements such as earth, air, water also explain dynamic understanding of directions or cosmic functions. Social ideals, such as duty, protection, wisdom, or humility. Animals act as bridges between the divine and the earthly, making abstract ideas visible and relatable. This reflects the tantric worldview that the sacred exists within nature, not separate from it. That's right. They function very much like animal totems. Each animal embodies a spiritual force, archetype, or cosmic quality that expresses the deity's nature. Vishnu's companion is Garuda, the mighty celestial eagle whose sharp vision and soaring flight symbolize clarity, protection, and the ability to rise above illusion. Durga rides upon a lion or tiger, a living emblem of divine courage and fierce compassion, representing the power that destroys chaos and restores balance. Shiva is accompanied by Nandi, the calm and devoted bull whose steady presence reflects patience, purity, and inner strength rooted in silence. Sarasvati's swan embodies purity and the discriminating wisdom that perceives truth beneath appearances, while Lakshmi's owl suggests prosperity guided by insight rather than greed. Ganesha's mouse reflects adaptability, humility, and the subtle intelligence that can slip into places larger beings cannot reach, turning even small efforts into great achievements. Kartikeya's peacock radiates beauty and valor, transforming poison into brilliance, and the crab of Varuna and Ganga symbolizes the mysterious depths of the subconscious and the cleansing flow of spiritual renewal. Agni's ram conveys vitality and fiery transformation, while Yama's buffalo represents discipline, justice, and the courage to face unavoidable truth. That's right. They function very much like animal totems. Each animal embodies a spiritual force, archetype, or cosmic quality that expresses the deity's nature and what you can achieve from relating with the deity, symbolizing pure awareness, cosmic order, or divine intelligence. The animal expresses nature, instinct, motion, and energy. Their union shows that liberation is not about rejecting instinct, but transforming and aligning it with higher awareness. In Tantra, nothing is inherently impure, everything is energy, Shakti. Animals represent untamed Shakti. You are not just worshipping, you are activating a quality within yourself. The deity shows what you can become. The vahana shows what you must transform to get there. Among the well-known powerful animal deities in Tantra, Hanuman is known for immense physical and spiritual strength, yet he uses it selflessly. His power is always guided by devotion and discipline, not ego. Let's study his cosmosis a little closer. He is the ideal devotee of Rama, representing complete loyalty, faith, and surrender to a higher purpose. His devotion is active, shown through service, courage, and perseverance. As a monkey deity, Hanuman symbolizes the restless, agile mind. His mastery over his abilities represents control and focus, teaching that discipline can transform scattered energy into purposeful action. Hanuman acts decisively in dangerous situations, symbolizing inner courage and confidence that arise from faith and clarity of purpose. He embodies seva, acting for the good of others without seeking recognition. His actions are always in service of justice and compassion. Hanuman connects instinct, animal nature, with higher awareness, showing that even raw or playful energy can become sacred when guided by wisdom and intention. Hanuman is celebrated on Hanuman Jayanti. It marks the birth of Lord Hanuman. The date varies by region and tradition in India. Common observances include Chaitra Purnima, full moon of the Hindu month Chaitra, celebrated in much of North India. Margashirsha Amavasya or Kartik Chaitra variations, followed in parts of South India. In Tamil Nadu and Kerala, it may be observed during December-January. How it is celebrated: recitation of the Hanuman Chalisa, temple visits and prayers, emphasis on strength, devotion, and self-discipline. Hanuman Jayanti is marked by large gatherings, prayers, and recitations. Sankat Mokan Hanuman Temple, Varanasi, Uttar Pradesh. Founded by Tulsidas, author of the Ramcharitmanas. Known for its scholarly and devotional atmosphere. Celebrations focus on chanting, music, and humility. Another prominent temple is Salasar Balaji, Rajasthan. Major pilgrimage site for Hanuman devotees. Emphasizes faith, vows, and service. Hanuman Jayanti attracts thousands of pilgrims. Traditional retreat areas of Atal, Nath, Nirvani, Giri, Puri, Bharati, Sarasvati, and all the other Tantra and Vedic school sannyasins and their monasteries emphasize on tapas, austerity, meditation, study of yoga. Hanuman is honored as a symbol of vital force, and spiritual strength. Sri Hanuman Garhai Mandir, Ayodhya, Uttar Pradesh. Major pilgrimage site in the holy city associated with Lord Rama. The temple comes alive with special ceremonies and bhajan programs on Hanuman Jayanti. Baba Neem Karoli Ashram Hanuman Mandir, Jaunpur, Delhi. A temple with strong devotional atmosphere connected to Neem Karoli Baba traditions, celebrated actively during Hanuman Jayanti with kirtan and teachings. Bhadra Marudi Temple, Kuldabad, Maharashtra. Hanuman is worshipped here with large congregations on Hanuman Jayanti. Devotees walk long distances to participate in puja and arti rituals. Human nature, and the natural world. Over thousands of years, communities have used repetition, symbolism, and oral teaching to pass down these lessons. By engaging with these elements, humans learn to harmonize with natural rhythms, gaining experiential wisdom rather than just theoretical knowledge. Performing rituals allows humans to engage the senses, mind, and heart. Over thousands of years, this repetition embedded cultural memory and spiritual insight. Together, these divine animals illustrate how cosmic forces express themselves through nature. Each one reveals a facet of the deity's power and offers a symbolic guide for human life, blending mythology, psychology, and spirituality into a single timeless language. Overall, traditional animal totems highlight the interconnectedness of perception, influence, and sharing. Together, they teach that observing wisely, leading responsibly, and contributing to others creates balance, not only within communities, but within ourselves.